October weather means playoffs are around the corner in USL League One. Chattanooga Red Wolves and Charlotte Independence lock horns tonight in this important matchup in the USL League One race for the playoffs. Welcome everyone to tonight's match presented by Transcard. My name is Ryan Davis. Looking forward to an intense matchup in tonight's USL League One. Taking a look at the standings, Richmond Kickers have the only team to pull away. They're the only team to grab the playoffs thus far with 46 points. But look at teams 2 through 8, 7 points separating them, and it is going to be a mad dash coming down towards the end with only 3 games remaining for these teams. Taking a look at the players to watch, Mo Espinoza has taken the league by storm in the second half of the season. We saw his penalty kick from last week's match against Tucson. Here he is finishing from the right-hand side. He can do it all. Look at the solo effort coming in and just dinking the ball over the keeper. Just incredible. Last time these two teams matched up, he came in from the right-hand side and got a goal against the Independents. Now, Charlotte Independents have a player to watch as well. Tracer Mbuyu, 9 goals and 4 assists this season. This one coming up last week against their rivals, North Carolina. Here's his diving header, one of the goals of the season, peeling off of his marker and just throwing himself. Beautiful header by Mbuyu. He's also a threat from crosses and also peels off his mark and finishes off at the back post. So Treso Mbuyu will be a handful for the Red Wolves tonight. We're expecting an intense match in Chattanooga as the Red Wolves take on Charlotte Independence, just 2 points separating.
What's the latest buzz? It's Ford's fresh lineup of SUVs. Get great offers on the vehicles people are talking about, like Ford Escape, an SUV that drives like a car, Bronco Sport, where the terrain never intimidates, and Ford Explorer, the all-time best-selling SUV. Need we say more? Don't wait. Find out what all the buzz is about at your local Ford dealer. For the latest offers on Ford SUVs or to build and order your select Ford, visit your local Ford dealer today.
I get asked by my friends back home all the time, why did you move to Chattanooga? Affordability? Check. An amazing outdoors? Yep. Fantastic food? Check. But there's one box that not even Silicon Valley can check. EPB's gig. Thanks to fiber-fast internet with upload speeds that no one else can touch, moving to Gig City was a no-brainer. I look back on my journey with gratitude, and I look forward to a life of smooth streaming and free street parking on Sundays. Yeah.
Good times, bad times, and everything in between. Your primary care doctor is with you all the way.
One more. One more.
One more, please.
One more, guys, one more. Set, up.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take one more.
Oh, one more.
Wow!
Welcome back to CHI Memorial Stadium, home of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Let's take a look at the season series between the Red Wolves and the Independents. Well, the Chattanooga Red Wolves opened up a 7th spot on the Independents early on this season in June. Goals coming from all different angles as the home team ran riot on the Independents. However, Charlotte Independents would come back at home and muster a 2-2 draw. Look at the scissors kick. And of course, one of the players to watch tonight, Mbuyu, scoring in the 90th minute to equalize in that game. Let's take a look at the starting 11 brought to you by Star Community Builders. And the home team, Gutierrez up top, Espinoza, Number 99 on that right-hand side will be the man to create plays. And of course, the Brazilian himself, Rafa Mentenzen, 4 assists to help Espinosa to go along with 6 goals. He'll be the man up top to create havoc for the Red Wolves tonight. Looking at the visitors, Charlotte Independence, they're going to come out with a 3-4-3 and maybe have some counter-attack abilities. Shevstov will start up top with Mbuyu and Hegat, who scored the opening goal. But what about the goalkeeper Zendejas? He was a human wall 2 weeks ago against Central Valley, created a USL One record of 12 saves. Yes, 12 saves by one player. Zendejas will be featuring in goal tonight for the Independents. No match will be complete without the keys to the game. Chattanooga Red Wolves defender will defend against the counter-attack. Charlotte Independence have shown to have blistering speed in transition, and Charlotte Independence will have to keep possession against that high Red Wolves press in order to keep the score at 0 tonight. Taking a look at the Center for Sports Medicine injury report. Murray, the only player out for the Red Wolves. But what about the Independents? Luqueta and their playmaker Ibarra will be a sore loss for the visitors tonight in this USL League One matchup. Taking a look at the Red Wolves, they are pumped up, 2 points behind Charlotte Independence coming in tonight's match. Red Wolves only winning 1 match in their last 5 games. We'll be looking to turn things around. And judging by the season series, 1 win, 1 draw against the Independents. The matchup looks favorable for the home team. So we are underway in Chattanooga, CHI Memorial Stadium. Ryan Davis with you. Charlotte Independents against Chattanooga. Chattanooga in their black uniforms, Charlotte in white. Red Wolves coming out in a 4-3-3, which can turn into a 4-2-3-1 very quickly. First touch, Independence. There's the man, Espinosa. Number 99 cuts inside and just spliced it wide. Just grabbed at it. You could tell with the early nerves. Number 99, his shot goes wide. So first goal kick, Charlotte Independence will try to slow things down and try and slow this man down. 7 goals and 7 assists for Espinosa. So our first look at Independence handling that high press, trying to go long, went wide and back to Red Wolves. Clay Dimmick, captain tonight for the Independents, will take the throw. The referee not happy with the blade of grass. Mbuyu sneaking away from his marker, still Mbuyu. Red Wolves retrieve. Independents get a throw in again. Charlotte Independents winning their last 3 games, outscoring their opponents 7-2 on that stretch. Asks Coach Mike Jeffries, how did that come to pass? He said every game had its obstacles, but they were better defensively. Player goes down, no call by the referee. Here comes the Red Wolves. Ibrahim Conte gives it away. Free kick going towards the Red Wolves, and Ibrahim Conte, who's going to spend this 90 minutes tackling and disrupting, goes into the referee's books in the opening 3 minutes. Coach Jimmy Weekly for Chattanooga talked about Ibrahim Conte, talking about him being one of the players to watch because of his disruption. Let's take a look at the Independents. A late tackle, easy call in the end for referee Abduyu Ndaye. So Conte, the first man to go into the referee's books. Just going back to the Independents, that 3-goal stretch, that 3-goal win streak, propelling them into 5th position above Chattanooga. Coach Mike Jeffrey saying they spent a lot of time with their defensive shape, being very mindful and not giving up early goals. That is resulting in having them outscore their opponents 7-2 in the last 270 minutes of open play. On the left-hand side, trying to find some room. And here's the captain himself, Correa, getting out of trouble. Navarro. And Correa is going to be pulling these strings. He's very much the orchestrator, and his partner in crime, Villalobos, number 6. Look at them partnering up in the midfield. Played inside, intercepted, and Independence looking to break. Villalobos spreading it out. It's going to be Cardona, Espinoza. Coach Weekly did talk about their tendency to use the wings as much as possible to open up space in the middle. And this man can't unlock that space. Espinoza, Cardona. Timmy Meal, part of that 2-man combination at the back. Navarro and Meal have really come together after Navarro has come back from injury for the first part of the season. They have come back together and formed a formidable pairing at the back for Chattanooga. Shetsov trying to get the counter-attack on the right-hand side. Player goes down. Referee blows the whistle, and it's going to be the first free kick for Charlotte. Navarro showing that he got the ball. So if you're an Independence fan at home, you'll be happy that this game is played on a Saturday. Just some friendly trivia. Charlotte has 7 wins, 4 losses and 2 draws when playing on a Saturday. Their best day of the week to play. And with just a 2-point lead on the Red Wolves, they'll be desperate to get 3 points to have some separation. Taking a look at the standings, Independence 40 points, Red Wolves 38. And number 4, Tormenta, tied with the Independence. So Charlotte not coming into Chattanooga to get a draw. They'll be wanting to get 3 points. Try to have some separation. Haggart swings this one in, cleared away. Out by the Red Wolves, looking for a counter-attack of their own. It's going to be Rafa, the Brazilian, winning the throw. Rafa again. Good defending by Independence, just crowding out the Brazilian, only as far as Correa. The diminutive orchestrator. Villalobos. Wide. It's that man Espinoza crossing it in. No one at the back post. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Independents. Adrian Zendejas and Moe Espinoza. Some of the players to watch on show tonight. Espinoza drifting out to that left-hand side, but you can bet your bottom dollar he's going to be spending more time on this right-hand side to cut inside and create havoc. Buyo. Haggart. Maya on this left-hand side. It's 3-4-3 formation. Omar Cease, who's in the Player of the Week starting 11 for USL League One with that fantastic strike against North Carolina. Maya. Independence retreat. There's duty. Cease, who's going to be patrolling that midfield with Conte. Two very much disruptive midfielders. Here is Conte, looking to dispossess the Red Wolves and create the counter-attack that the Independents so desperately seek. Duty going wide. Dimmick trying to find Grayson. Varro is there. Higgins, who's patrolling, full of confidence after getting that opening goal against North Carolina just a week ago. Higgins. Espinoza looking for movement and finds it out wide. Cardona, early cross in. Good header out. Espinoza with the shot. Oh, what a strike! It's that man again, number 99, Mo Espinoza. Unlocks this game after 10 minutes. And the Red Wolves take a 1-0 lead. Espinoza gets goal number 8 and puts the home team and the crowd into a frenzy. He started the play. He's nibbling. He finds Cardona. Beautiful early cross, the header out. But Espinoza just puts his laces through it. And no chance for Zendejas. What a strike to get this game underway. A scud from on top of the box. And the Red Wolves take that early lead through their star man, Mo Espinoza. Chattanooga 1, Charlotte 0. 11 minutes gone, game on. Check out the new 2022 Chattanooga Red Wolves kit after that goal, along with t-shirts, scarves, novelty items, and much more at ChattanoogaRedWolves/SC.com. Mo Espinoza has brought the smoke onto the field, and the first goal on the scoreboard. Conte, how do the Independents respond? They got. Look at the intensity. Independents holding possession. We talked about one of the keys to the game. How will they handle the press? Maya. Sis, Conte. They've responded with some energy. Grayson. Conte can't hold possession, but here comes Cease. The Independents pressing. Shestov. Grayson. Hergards in the box, lifted it over, out by Cardona. And Buyo is there. Could he get a shot off? Just over the bar. There was the centre-back, Shalom Duty, coming all the way up.
All digital displays in the stadium this evening.
Heady play by Mbuyo.
LED.
Early cross by Hugart. Cardona with the header out. But Mbuyu just laying it back for the centre-back, and it's just not too far from the top corner. Well, this goal by Espinoza has brought the game to life. What a start. Cleared away in the end. Correa. Navarro. Simple touch in the end, but look at the control by the centre-back. One of the reasons he's had that pairing with Timmy Meal, Navarro. He can create possession from deep in his own half, the centre-back. And a beautiful ball by Correa. Rafa, the Brazilian. Villalobos, Espinoza. Espinoza, don't let him shoot. Gets closer, still Espinoza. Correa just over the bar. Every time Espinoza gets the ball, players back up, players try to find their footing. And Correa, the captain, showing up, arriving late. And his shot just spooned over. So, 2022 Chattanooga Red Wolves kit, along with the t-shirts, scarves, novelty items, and much more. Chattanooga redwolves/sc.com to get all of your Red Wolves gear for this 2022 season. With goals like from Espinoza, this Red Wolves team are heading to the playoffs if they can keep up this form. Conte can't keep it in possession. Shetsov trying to lead the press, pushing the players up. Just looking at the intensity of this match. I talked to Coach Jeffries and he was surprised. This is the Independent's first season in USL League One. He mentioned the intensity, how chippy the games are getting. Maya, early cross to the back post, the header. It was Hugart showing up again. He goes down. Lombardi. Maya's early cross, Hugart coming late. Lombardi putting his body on him. Referee decides no harm, no foul. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Red Wolves. Aviles. Timmy Meal. Beautiful early ball to Rafa, the Brazilian. Excellent job in the end by Duty. Just bodying him off. Sis. Hugart, who's been showing up just ahead of the two holding midfielders. He is certainly the playmaker tonight, the number 13. One terrific story, had a liver transplant early on in his career and has bounced back to be one of the players of the league. Sis. Carrera trying to disrupt Espinoza. Finding Carrera. Villalobos. Select celebrating its 75th anniversary. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL League One. Choose what you play with at www.selectsportamerica.com. Select, League's choice, player's choice. Rafa trying to keep this one in. Cross coming in from the left-hand side, cleared away. Independence trying to recover, and it's Maya coming from left wing back. Carrera, still the Red Wolves possess. The Brazilian. Looking for that goal number 2. Tell you what, this crowd will go crazy if they get a second one. The flick. Ball goes all the way back to Aviles. Navarro. Looking for options. It's going to be a free kick going to the Red Wolves' way. Marcis, the culprit, played short. Cardona, who's crossed from the right-hand side, created room for Espinoza to score that thundering volley to get us underway and to get the Red Wolves that 1-0 lead. Carrera. Constant movement by Riley Kraft up top. Independence looking to break. They got finding Conte, finding Maya, stringing some passes together, the Independence. Shetsov, the Ukrainian, couldn't keep possession for the Independence. Timmy Meal on loan for the second time to this Red Wolves team. Played for Loudoun United in the USL Championship. Timmy Meal now back at the Red Wolves. Gutierrez, cross. And Zendejas bails his team out and decides to go long early. Lovely header by Meal, just maintaining possession for Chattanooga, no panic. Espinoza, Cardona, excellent partnership on this right-hand side, the lefty-righty. As Espinoza comes in, Cardona goes out wide. Carrera, making them hold possession. So important to sort of boss the game at home. Beautiful ball by Navarro to Cardona. Met by Maya. Throw in for the home team. Coach Jimmy Weekly at the helm, coming in halfway through the season for this Chattanooga team. As Gutierrez talked about his fears of Charlotte's counter-attack system. They sit back tight like they're doing right now and explode with numbers. Have to be careful with possession with players like Carrera and Villalobos. Just brilliant ball handlers. Navarro coming all the way up from centre-back. A little scoop. Carrera given away. Can Independence break? Conte, early ball, looking for Mbuyu. Possibly the fastest player on the field in number 11 from the Independence. Rafa, the Brazilian, takes on his man beautifully. Oh, and in the end, the cross too close. And Zendejas gobbles. Given away, Carrera. Independence can't seem to hold possession and take the pressure off. Espinoza. Espinoza again, just toying with the Independence by holding possession. Independence, talk about defensive shape, something Mike Jeffrey loves. They are sitting tight, all of the players from the Independence in their own half. Now, 20 of the 22 players in the Independence half. Espinoza. Contact, no foul. Red Wolves ball. Sorry, Independence ball.
Ball kids for this evening's match, brought to you by Rodriguez Family and Cosmetic Dentistry.
There's Jimmy Weekly. Had the impossible task coming in halfway through the season. But I tell you what, he's been at the helm for 12 games, and they've only lost twice in those 12 games. Certainly been solid in leading this outfit. Very much in the playoff hunt. They are in that last position, that 6th position. Charlotte Independence. Shot by Mbuyu. Deflection. Player goes down and looks like it's going to be an Independence free kick. Timmy Meal coming all the way out from centre back. Tug the shirt of the captain, Dimmick. When the ball is in the air, no one is master of it, and Timmy Meal was dispossessed and pulled Dimmick's shirt to give up the free kick. So just to correct that, Charlotte Independence are in 6th position. Chattanooga Red Wolves at 4th at 40, just 1 point separating the two. As the playmaker himself, Chris Higgart, steps behind this one, waiting for the referee. Cease on top of the box, looking to make a late run. Hector Acosta. We have Shevtsov. Higgats to the near post, flicked on. Sis on top of the box, he can hit it. Tries to bend this one. Goal kick in the end for the Red Wolves. So coming into tonight's matchup, we're going to keep pounding at the standings, because the 6 teams that are vying for positioning. Independence 39 points, Tormenta at 5th spot with 40 points, Red Wolves 4th position, 40 points, and then the Greenville Triumph at 42, Union Omaha at 44, Richmond Kickers, who have clinched, just 2 points ahead of Omaha. Parity in this league is stifling. Beautiful ball by Villalobos. Lombardi looking for the cross. Just slips at the end. Allows him, he has to intercept. Mbuyu looking to break. Conte. Going long. It's Grayson who switched sides. Started off on the right, now is on the left. Omar Cease. Cutting inside is Higgart. Finding Conte. Omar Cease just helps it on beautifully for Maya. Some possession by the Independents, pegging the Red Wolves back. Higgats looking to shoot, and he does. Great strike by Higgats, and the follow-up by Mbuyu, and that's the equalizer. Well, the 2 players to watch have struck. Mbuyu strikes back for the Independents.
Charlotte
A terrific shot by Hergart. And Mbuyu makes no mistake to tuck it home. And the Charlotte Independents equalize after 28 minutes. Treso Mbuyu. And he goes straight to his coach, Mike Jeffries. The Independents with some excellent possession. It was Meyer drawing the player, and Hergart just let it strike. Took an awkward hop in front of Aviles, and guess who's on the spot? Tresa Mbuyu. Look at the hop right in front of Aviles. And Mbuyu pounced to tie this game up at 1. Well, just like that, Charlotte Independents strike back. That's Mbuyu's 10th goal of the season. And this crowd has gotten silent. Crossing the byline, Villalobos is there, but cleared away by Maya. Carrera, his shot, spliced wide. So we're in the 30th minute, and it's been breathtaking action by Chattanooga and Charlotte. Mike Jeffries consulting. He is the original head coach of the Charlotte Independents, joining the team at 2014 and building a squad, building a franchise that competes year in and year out. They came down to USL League One, and the coach followed, and is now leading his team to another playoff run. So the Red Wolves start again. Timmy Meal. Looks like it's going to be an offside position. Offside call rather on Rafa. Coca-Cola, the exclusive soft drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Rafa Singen, one of the players to watch before the game. 6 goals, 4 assists. Comes in from that left-hand side. And that tandem with him and Espinoza has allowed the Red Wolves to be one of the most exciting teams in USL League One action this year. Going all the way back. Duty decides against going across to Maya and switches the play. Look at the press by Chattanooga. Independents being wary. One of the keys to the game was how do they hold possession when the home team presses. They got the equalizer by an excellent sequence of possession. It ended up with Tresa Mbuyu getting his 10th goal of the season. Gutierrez given away. Beautiful ball to Hergart. Excellent tackle by Cordona. Espinoza trying to release Kraft. Thomas Maya from Medellin, Colombia. Has played 1,000 minutes so far this season coming into this game. Here's Timmy Meal. Beautiful ball. Kraft leaves it. Espinoza. The Brazilian, Rafa. Dribbles this man. Beautiful play by the Rafa. Goes down. No call by the referee. Independence trying to break. Beautiful switch to Grayson. Higat. Maya the cross on the ground. Grayson Barber could not control. Neil takes evasive action, and it's going to be a corner kick for the visitors. The dead ball specialist himself, Higat, goes across. It was his strike that really confused Aviles and allowed Mbuyu to equalize. Corner kick for the Independents. This one to the last post and headed out. Looks like by Navarro. Here's Conte. Independents probing. Omar Cease, early cross. Shevtsov, bicycle kick. Here comes the Red Wolves. Rafa, still Rafa, finds Cadet, finds Gutierrez, just past the last post. Well, they were wary of the Independence counter-attack, but they mustered up their own counter-attack of their own. From the corner kick, it was the Brazilian Rafa spring out wide to Gutierrez, and his strike just whizzes past Zendeja's last post. That was a counter-attack with pace. Ivan Gutierrez, nifty forward, who's going to complement Rafa and Espinoza tonight.
The exclusive beverage partner of the Chattanooga Red Wolves.
Zendejas. Headed out by Carrera. Out by Duty. Shevtsov. Mbuyu. Goes to the byline. Lays it back. Higat. Cross is deflected, and his strike goes over the bar. ESPN Plus, don't miss a minute of the action in 2022. Whether your club is on the road or at home, catch nearly every second of USL League One action on ESPN Plus. We're home to the USL, MLS, La Liga, the Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. Tell you what, ESPN Plus has an incredible amount of content. Soccer from leagues around the world, of course the local leagues. Tonight's action, of course, on ESPN Plus. Chattanooga Red Wolves taking the early lead in the 10th minute by Espinoza. There's Cardona's cross across the face of the goal and cleared away in the 6-yard box. There's Barber. Conte. Here comes that counter-attack by the Independents. Mbuyu draws a crowd. Cuts back. Shevtsov with the dummy. Here comes the Red Wolves. Carrera. Beautiful one-time pass to Rafa. Looking for Gutierrez. Bit of a misunderstanding. Hugart was 4 assists this season. Wouldn't get the assist off of Mbuyu's goal. But again, his strike unlocked the equalizer. And it was this sort of sequence that allowed Hugart to get that strike as the Independents start to grow in comfort. Mbuyu. Beautiful interception by Carrera. That tackle was timed to perfection. Lombardi. Villalobos. Timmy Neal looking to switch the play. Decides against it, Villalobos. Independents start to crowd, and Cordona ever overlapping. That was Espinoza rather. Villalobos climbed the back of Hugart, and it's going to be a free kick to Independents. Taken quickly, Sis. Charlotte Independents, also known as the Jacks. Body armor, the official sports drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. I'll tell you what, the way the Red Wolves began this match with getting a goal by Espinoza in the 10th minute, you can bet your life they had some body armor in their pre-game warm-up. There's that press by the Red Wolves. So far the Independents have been handling it beautifully. Shevtsov, target man. Mbuyu cutting inside. Dimick, early cross. The header by Hugart over bar. Cross just a little bit behind the number 13. Gives the thumbs up to his captain. Here's that link-up play between Mbuyu and the captain Dimick. Just brings it back across, and looks like Hugart may have jumped too soon. Carrera. Really long ball. It was well read in the end by Acosta. Ponte. Barber beats 2 men. Still Barber. Can't find the pass. Can Carrera break? Espinoza. There is some room for the number 99. Beautiful tackle. This time Rafa steps in. Villalobos. Espinoza goes down. No call by the referee. There's Grayson Barber. Cease finding Mbuyu. Mbuyu in space. Still Mbuyu. Goes out wide to Dimick. Players in the box. Dimick crosses Mbuyu to the near post. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Jacks. So Coach Mike Jeffries talking about the intensity of USL League One, and that's what we have tonight. This man Hugart very much in the action. Steps across to take another corner. Grayson Barber, the roly-poly. Cross comes in, headed out by Navarro. Barber, early cross. Easy one for Aviles. A chance for the Red Wolves. Aviles to manage the game a little bit. Villalobos and Espinoza. Look at the Independents. So focused on getting players behind the ball. White shirts, disciplined. It's what allowed them to have that 3-game win streak. Propel themselves into that 6th position, the Independents. Carrera. The 1-2 game, disrupted. Omar Cis. Beautiful turn by Cis to give himself some room. Navarro. Shuts off, arcs for the throw and doesn't get it. Carrera. The Red Wolves being patient with possession. And the Independents have been patient in their defensive structure. Shevstov. Cis hounded, goes all the way back to Tutti rather. Timmy Meal retrieves. Navarro finding Villalobos. Here comes that 2-man game with Espinoza and Cardona. Rafa, beautiful ball, look at the interchange. Espinoza across the face of the goal. Acosta is there again. Timmy Meal just chips it inside, but too close as Zendejas. The build up again with Rafa and Espinoza. The give and the go, just fantastic to look. So, information coming from the sidelines from the 4th official, 1 minute of stoppage time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 4th official has indicated 1 minute of stoppage time. 1 minute.
Duty. Costa. This 3-man backline. 3-4-3 formation for Charlotte Independents to combat that 4-3-3 formation by the Red Wolves. Lombardi with the interception. Gutierrez. The early cross by Gutierrez, punched out by Zendejas. Espinoza crosses it in. Acosta. Carrera. Espinoza again to the near post, and Zendejas calmly. And that's the end of the first 45 minutes. An airtight matchup, just like we thought. Chattanooga taking the early lead through this man, Espinoza, with a thunderous volley on top of the box in the 10th minute. But the response by Charlotte Independents by this man, Nguyo, who tucked home a deflection. And the Charlotte Independents and Chattanooga tied at 1 after 45 minutes. We'll be back.
The day the world stopped, we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
If your tamer passions include climbing, hang gliding, and river surfing, some may call you a hair-on-fire risk taker. We'd say, nah. They might not realize you're also a nonconformist, craft curator, history buff, art-loving experience collector. But ask a Chattanoogan, we just call you one of us.
Chattanooga Red Wolves play their first match of the new year.
What's the latest buzz? It's Ford's fresh lineup of SUVs. Get great offers on the vehicles people are talking about, like Ford Escape, an SUV that drives like a car, Bronco Sport, where the terrain never intimidates, and Ford Explorer, the all-time best-selling SUV. Need we say more? Don't wait. Find out what all the buzz is about at your local Ford dealer. For the latest offers on Ford SUVs or to build and order your select Ford, visit your local Ford dealer today.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. It was a busy week in USL League One. Let's take a look at all the action highlights brought to you by Ryan Rose on week 26.
Busy night Saturday, Richmond hosting Central Valley. Fuego has won 2 out of 3 to stay near the playoff line. Here's Jonathan Bolaños to Ethan Bryant. Top of the box, 36th minute. Bryant's third of the season. That is 11 assists for Jonathan Bolaños. That is a new single-season League One record with 3 more matches to go. 69th minute. Fuego with a corner over there in front of the Red Army. This one credited as an own goal. It sort of scuffles off a shin and goes in. Fuego can steal a point on the road. Sergio Chavez for Fuego got a second yellow in the 80th minute, so he'll miss Wednesday's match with North Carolina. Richmond can't be caught this weekend. 1-1 your final score. We go to Charlotte. The Tar Heel Derby, the North Carolina Derby, the Carolina Derby. Tresor Mbuyu doesn't care what you call it. He's on a breakaway, finds Chris Haggart. Look at that stride. Third assist for Mbuyu, second goal for Haggart. Look at the stride. He gets it in there with the inside of his left foot. Haggart's free kick cleared out to Omar Sis and just kisses it off the bar. 2-0 Charlotte. Overtime picked up a red. McLaughlin added a PK, and the final score 2-1. 3 wins in a row for Charlotte. Tormenta Madison, a nasty, nasty night in Madison. Lots of rain. 49th minute, off a corner, failed clearance to a backpedaling Josh Phelps, his first goal of the season. He's had 1 goal in each of his last 3 seasons for Tormenta. It was a red card by Mbake Jamin in the 46th minute. He'll have to sit out a match. That goal stood up a 1-0 win, and Tormenta starts the weekend in 4th place. Northern Colorado, Greenville. Northern Colorado's won 3 of 4. Greenville's last win was August 20th. Double poster, post, and then there's the man to put it in. Irving Parra, 12th goal of the season off the Lukic double post. 90+1. Greenville with another Rasputin goal here. The throw-in parried by Olsen, cleaned up by Evan Lee. 126 professional matches for Evan Lee. That's his first roundhouse goal. It was Chuck Norris style. Look at that beard. That's his first goal for Greenville, and it is 1-1. We finished the night Saturday in the desert. Tucson 3-0-1 in September. Chattanooga 5-1-5 with beautiful pass here. Gio Calixtro flips it to Kalen Fox. Pass Davilaz, second goal for Fox, first assist for Calixtro. DJ Benton got his second yellow in the 67th minute. He'll miss the Charlotte match tonight. Tucson comes away with the win. It was 2-1. Each team had a PK in the first half. We go to Wednesday, Central Valley, North Carolina. Central Valley could get in the 6th with a win. North Carolina trying to stay alive. Nicholas Rincon right here. He's 16 years old. Gets his second assist for North Carolina. McLaughlin gets the goal. 14th goal for him, 2 behind Terzaghi. Second assist for Rincon. The first one was when they were at 9 men at Omaha. 29th minute, Christian Chaney, another highlight reel goal here. Boom sauce, the back right corner. 1-1 your score. This game had all sorts of entertainment going on. 68th minute, the score still 1-1. And here he is again. Off the assist from Luis Arriaga. Rincon, now the youngest player from an independent club to score a goal. Sam Strong got a red card. He'll sit out Saturday. 2-1 your score. Oh, we got through it. More halftime coming up.
I'm on that routine.
I mean, yeah, this time around.
Stop
you know,
it.
today's the day where I'm gonna go
Yo.
topics.
Roll it down. I am.
You don't need a car to listen to Sirius XM. You can listen anywhere. You know that, right?
What? Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio.
Kevin, you could use your phone.
What? What?
Alexa, play Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio on Sirius XM.
What?
This is how I know you're getting old. I guess that was it.
What?
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
If your tamer passions include climbing, hang gliding, and river surfing, some may call you a hair-on-fire risk taker. We'd say, nah. They might not realize you're also a nonconformist, craft curator, history buff, art-loving experience collector. But ask a Chattanoogan, we just call you one of us.
And we're off and running, a spot in the League One final on the line. Fires, what it's in! What a strike from the top of the block!
Welcome to your halftime report, presented by Hisense. Critical points with the tables tightening, just 7 points sit between second and 8th place with 3 weeks left. We talked about those points at the beginning of the game and the difference between those teams, very little as we move forward for the last 3 games of this season. Already in by virtue of Fuego's Wednesday loss, Richmond Kickers are the first to clinch a playoff berth in USL League One in 2022. A late season run, FC Tucson continues to be good in September. 7 wins, no losses, and 3 draws over the last 2 seasons in September. How about the team of the week? Breck Evans had a fantastic week this week. And what about Omar Cease from Charlotte Independence, featuring in tonight's game? One of the goals of the year against North Carolina last week gets him in to the team of the week with Luis Perez and company. Now, USL League One playoffs update. Look at Greenville triumph 1-1 with FC Tucson, and then Union Omaha 1-0 over North Carolina FC, giving some breathing room to Chattanooga Red Wolves. If Union Omaha can continue to hold that lead, it would prevent Northern Carolina from pushing into that playoff position. And what about Wednesday? North Carolina 2-1 over Central Valley. FC Tucson 2-1 over Chattanooga on Saturday. And then Northern Colorado 1, Greenville Triumph 1, Charlotte Independence. Of course, that rivalry, 2-1 winners over their rivals North Carolina FC last weekend. Well, with soccer growing all over this country, Optimum Sports Medicine Field in Statesboro, Georgia, it is FC Tormentor's new venue, and that'll debut on Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. Optimum Sports Medicine Field in Georgia. What a fantastic facility, and something we're going to expect in USL. Upcoming schedule: Central Valley Fuego FC take on Northern Colorado tonight at 10:30 Eastern. Sunday, ESPN Plus, South Georgia Tormentor take on Richmond Kickers. And then on Wednesday, FC Tucson take on Central Valley Fuego at 10 Eastern, Wednesday, ESPN Plus. We'll be right back with the second half and the first half highlights after this commercial.
I get asked by my friends back home all the time, why did you move to Chattanooga? Affordability? Check. And amazing outdoors? Yep. Fantastic food? Check. But there's one box that not even Silicon Valley can check. EPB's gig. Thanks to fiber-fast internet with upload speeds that no one else can touch, moving to Gig City was a no-brainer. I look back on my journey with gratitude, and I look forward to a life of smooth streaming and free street parking on Sundays. Yeah.
Good times, bad times, and everything in between. Your primary care doctor is with you all the way.
One more. One more.
One more, please. One more, guys. One more. Set, up.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take one more.
Oh, one more.
Wow!
The day the world stopped, we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Welcome back to the first half highlights. Chattanooga Red Wolves, Charlotte Independence in the 10th minute. This man, Mo Espinoza, strikes again. Cordona's cross, the header out by Duty. And there's Espinoza with a fantastic volley. A goal for the ages by number 99. The cross by Cordona, Duty with the header, and he didn't ask for permission. He just put his laces through it for a 1-0 lead. His 8th goal of the season. And I think it was the best of the season from him so far. In the 28th minute, Charlotte Independence. A bit of possession, Maya and Hilgard just let it fly. It skips right in front of Velez, and that man in Bio picks up his 10th goal of the season. And Charlotte Independence strike back in the 28th minute. Game tied at 1. Look at this strike by Hilgard. He gets it back from Maya, turns one time, and beautiful technique. Aviles with the punch, and then Buyo with the follow-up. So, welcome back to the second half. Charlotte Independence in white, going from left to right, and Chattanooga Red Wolves in black, going from right to left on your screen. Game tied at 1. We talked about the intensity of USL League One with the mad dash for the playoffs. And now these two teams deadlocked at 1. The intensity has been there for the first 45 minutes. And the two players to watch, Mo Espinoza opening the scoring. And of course, Mbuyo equalizes in the 28th minute. Both players stepping up for their teams. My name is Ryan Davis, glad to join you. USL League One, Charlotte Independence visiting Chattanooga Red Wolves. There's Timmy Meal. The veterans, talking about veterans, Navarro, the 32-year-old, after that long injury, has come back and solidified this back line for the Red Wolves. Here's Rafa, the Brazilian, gets to the byline, squares it across, and Acosta, who's had more than one clearance so far, has another one in the opening 2 minutes of the second half. Here's the number 7. Has 6 goals and 4 assists for the Red Wolves. And speaking of assists, Carrera, the captain himself.
Sponsored by your local Ford dealer. Let's hear you, Red Wolves fans.
The corner brought to you by Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer. Here's Carrera. Oh, and it's in! Timmy Meal has struck on the other side of the half. Chattanooga Red Wolves take a 2-1 lead through their centre-back, Timmy Meal. We're talking about assists, and it's the captain, number 10, Carrera, with a corner to the near post, and Timmy Meal with a towering header. to give the home team the lead in the second half. Just attacking the ball at the near post. Brilliant delivery by the captain. And he picks up his 5th assist of the season, and Timmy Meal gets on the scoreboard. So just like that, if you were getting a drink from the fridge, you just missed a fantastic header by Timmy Meal. As Chattanooga, within the first 2 minutes, regained the lead. So, how do the Independents respond? Grayson Barber goes down, gets the call. And with only 2 points separating these two teams, before this match, Charlotte Independents, with their 3 wins, leapfrogged Chattanooga to get into the playoff hunt, into the 5th position. Now Chattanooga at 6th, if they win tonight, will then leapfrog Charlotte Independents and get into the 5th position. Here's Navarro. We'll do our best to give you all the playoff positioning as the game continues. Espinoza, Cordona retreats. Looks like in the box, the player goes down, no penalty call. And it looks like Ivan Gutierrez came off at halftime, and looked like it was Juan Galindrez came on. He was the player that went down. So Ivan Gutierrez came off at halftime, and Juan Galindrez comes on. He tries to volley off his player, goes down way too easy. It was Conte coming in. Remember, he's on a yellow card. And in the end, a free kick for the Independents. Zendeja. Shevtsov tries to flick it on. Villalobos. Beautiful play. The flick on by Galindrez. Galindrez again. So the two substitutes, Espana and Galindrez, linking up. So far we know Ivan Gutierrez came off. And we're going to get the second one. Looks like it was Mo Espinoza. Mo Espinoza is still there. We will get that confirmation for who came on for Galindrez and Espana. Really ball in. Mboyo. Still Mboyo. He has a one-on-one. Mboyo to the byline. The shot, good save in the end by Navarro. The slide tackle was timely. And a corner kick for Charlotte. Can they muster something?
This corner kick sponsored by your local Ford
Mboyo
dealer.
just in attack mode. Takes his man on, and look at these sliding Navarro. Rafa. Still Rafa. He has Espinoza. Could he find him? Has to go all the way back. Great job by the Independents to slow up the Brazilian. Espinoza, the substitute. Espinoza. Villalobos, still two-man game. Carrera. So just to confirm, it is Villalobos and Gutierrez that came off for the Red Wolves for Galindrez and Espana. So a midfielder and a forward for 2 forwards. So Jimmy Weekly for the Red Wolves has just shifted up a gear to try to add to his lead. Espinoza to the byline. Cardona. Timmy Meal to Navarro. Independence are set. Rafa. That by Acosta. Player goes down, tackle from behind, and it's going to be a yellow card. First yellow card for the Red Wolves, and it's the right back Cardona.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has presented the yellow card to Chattanooga's number 4, Nico
So
Cardona.
Cardona being impatient right into the heels of Shetsov. Tackle from behind, and now 2 yellow cards in the game, 1 from each team. Cardona for the Red Wolves and Kante for the Independents. Dimmick finding Barber, Grayson Barber, who wanted it back. Dimmick has to retreat. Duty. Here comes that press going long. The press pays off. Aviles. So goals from Espinoza in the 10th, and Buyu for the Independents in the 28th, and Timmy Meal, the most unlikeliest of scorers, in the 47th. Espinoza to the byline, and a corner kick for the home team. Espinoza into the box. Espinoza with the shot, headed out by Duty. Lombardi. Sliding tackle by Mbuyu. He's everywhere. Carrera. Timmy Meal finding Navarro. Carrera keeping possession. So good, the little number 10. And the captain, Villalobos. Switching the play, intercepted in the end. Do Charlotte have a counter-attack? Kante. Spread out by Hugart. And it's out wide to Barber. Cuts inside, beats his man. Swings it in. Beautiful clearance in the end. And Aviles can't handle it. And a foul called on the referee. On the goalkeeper, rather, by the referee. It was Hugart on Aviles.
Brought to you by Rodriguez Family and Cosmetic.
Aviles has been a human wall for this Red Wolves team over the course of the season. 39 saves. And he's 10th in the USL League One. Intensity between these two teams. They know at stake. Coach Jimmy Weekly saying about his Chattanooga team that this is their first playoff game. Yes, there are 2 games in the regular season to go, but the mindset of this Chattanooga team is the playoffs start tonight. Galindrez, España. You can see the fresh legs of these 2 attacking players, looking to set the Independents back. Omar Cease switching plays. Finding Mbuyu with space. Cross on the ground, beautiful ball by Mbuyu. Just ahead of Hugart. He wanted it to foot to foot. Ford, the official domestic car partner of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Visit your local Ford dealer. Here comes that press. Grayson Barber with some space. Mbuyu. Here's Dimmick, the back heel. Mbuyu, early cross. Beautiful play. Aviles with the punch. Beautiful play by the Independents. Conte. Mbuyu. The game is alive and well. Hugart retreats. Maya finding Omar Cease. Hugart still dribbling. And it's Carrera dispossessing him in the end. Espinoza bundled over. It was Mbuyu, the two goal scorers, and the two stars of their teams. But a free kick nonetheless for the Red Wolves. Here's a quick replay as Espinoza tried to regain possession. He just pulls it back from Mbuyu, and the momentum of the forward just bundles over Espinoza. Here's that replay of Avila's save. It was crossed by Mbuyu, but close enough to Aviles where he had to get his hands to it. España, playmaker, finding Galindres, who replaced Gutierrez at the half. Espinoza can't get a pass, get around Maya, who's been brilliant on that left-hand side. Begat goes down, rather easy. Carrera saying it was inadvertent, and a yellow card to Carrera. Captain not happy. Yellow card to Jose Carrera Garcia. Quick look at that replay. Hugart tried to break and just legs tangled. And Hugart is saying that was a professional foul, did it on purpose. So the little Mexican goes into the referee's book. Picked up assist already in this game, 5 so far for the season, the orchestrator. Duty. Finding Cease. Carrera goes down. Cease goes down. In the end, it's going to be an Independence free kick, and a bit of loss of control right now. Starting to get chippy. Here's Carrera tackling Cease. He goes down with the hand to face, and then España takes almost revenge on his captain by bringing Cease down. So Maya steps over this one. Referee goes to the sideline for clarification, and Cease gets a yellow card for the hand to the face on Carrera. So the referee reverses his decision. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Red Wolves, but yellow card for number 6, Omar Cease, for the hand to the face to the captain. So clarification, looks like he had some words to the referee, not the hand to the face to Carrera. And the referee Ndiaye taking exception to those words. Now the big number 6 goes into the referee's books. So the two centre midfielders, Conte and Cease, both on yellow cards. And the right back for Chattanooga, Cardona, on a yellow card. Cleared out by Conte. So tonight's matchup was always going to be intense. And the attendance has been intense. 3,096 has showed up tonight at CHI Memorial Stadium in Tennessee to see this match. And it has lived up to the billing. 2-1 so far. And it's been every bit intense for the first 65 minutes. Here's Navarro. España. Espinosa with a cross. Oh, came off the post. Espinosa's cross got everyone by surprise. No one from Charlotte responded to it. It dropped in no man's land, and it just carried on its way and hit the far post, and Zendejas had no clue where it went, and Charlotte survived. Shevtsov can't control. Sirius XM can't watch the match. Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the XXM app. Sirius XM. Here comes the Jacks. Maya. Higgart clips it in. Shevtsov is offside. The target man can't believe it. The Ukrainian taking exception. He thinks he was onside. Having a tough night. We talked about that 3-game win streak. Well, this man came on with only minutes to go against Greenville Triumph and got the winner for their very first win. They won that match 2-1 to get the first win of the 3-game win streak. Grayson Barber. Oh, beautiful play by Barber, but in the end, good tackle by Cardona. Player goes down. It's the feisty captain, Carrera. Throw into Red Wolves. Duty. Conte swings it across. Only as far as Lombardi. Gardinez can't get there. And it's going to be a Red Wolves corner. So there's been movement on the side. Maybe a substitution for Charlotte. Will be their first. Remember, both Galindres and this forward corner kick is about to take place by Cabrera. Visit your local Ford dealer. Cabrera with the in-swinger. This one to the back post, Tinimil again! Chattanooga take the lead again, 3-1. Juan Galindres with the dance. But it was that man, Timmy Meal, the centre-back, who got the header. And Galindres got the finish. So Cabrera's second corner that results in a goal. It was Meal's header again, and the deflection, a needed deflection by Galindres. Beautiful corner kick. The big centre-back Meal wins it again, and Galindres gets the all-important deflection to give them a commanding 3-1 lead. And all 3,096 fans on their feet in CHI Memorial Stadium.
Charlotte substitution. Entering the match, number 10, Ayrton Paez. Leaving for Charlotte, number 55, Ibrahim Conte.
So Charlotte goes straight to their bench after the goal. Number 10, Ayrton Paez, an attacking midfielder from Venezuela, comes in for number 55, Conte, who's on a yellow card. So midfielder for midfielder. But a more defensive midfielder comes off, an attacking midfielder, and Galindres is onside. Galindres tries the dink. Does not pay off, and Charlotte got let off the hook. If Galindres converted, it would have been 4-1. Here's Paez, his first touch of the ball. We got Maya. Can Charlotte strike back, get anything back? We're into the final 20 minutes. Dimmick. If the score holds, Chattanooga will leapfrog Charlotte. Hefsov to Mbuyu off the post. Hefsov, the target man, lays off a beauty to Mbuyu, and he almost gets his second goal tonight. Shestov, the target man, just lays it off into the stride of Mbuyu. What a strike. Comes off the crossbar of Aviles. Didn't have a chance, the goalkeeper. And he puts his hand on his head. He was that close of getting one back for Charlotte. Aviles. Galindres tries to flick it on. Here's Paez, the substitute, keeps possession beautifully. Omar Cis. Baba. And a handball on Paez, just flicked up and got a piece of the hand. And a chance for Chattanooga to hold some possession. There's the Venezuelan who just came on for Conte. Conte from Sierra Leone. And Paez from Venezuela. Just shows the global game. Higat goes to his left foot. Cis. Paez. Crossed by Dimmick to the last post. No one there. Given away, Espinoza with the big man duty. Regains possession. Acosta, hounded by Galindres, gets piece of the ball. Zendejas. Maya, Baba. So as we all try to catch our breath, that man Timmy Meal gets the assist, and this man, Jimmy Weekly, takes a much deserved sip of some body armor. Omar Cis tries to play it up the line for Mbuyu, but it's going to be a throw-in for Lombardi. and the Red Wolves. The Red Wolves coming into this game only won one of their last 5. But this will get all-important 3 points against Charlotte Independence, who came into this game just 2 points ahead of Chattanooga. If the score holds, Chattanooga will leapfrog into 4th, leaving behind South Georgia Tormenta and the Independents for 5th and 6th. USL League One action. Have we ever seen parity like this? 2 through 8 in a logjam, not only to get in, but for playoff posturing. As Cardona goes across to get some treatment. It's always the little things. Looks like the contact lens in the left eye. Rafa, the Brazilian, tries to he tries to do what Brazilians do. Tries to give his man a sombrero in his own half. Player goes down, and it's going to be a free kick in a dangerous area as well. And Duty may be in some trouble here. The card comes out. Galindres goes down, and Duty is asking. And it's going to be a yellow card for Shalom Duty, the man from Togo. Cabrera, España, tries to play it through, and look at the, looks like a barge with the elbow on Galindres, immediate yellow card. Didn't have to do it, he had cover, and Shevstov is trying to say that to the referee, but nonetheless, Duty definitely took excessive force. So a free kick in a dangerous area. We have Cabrera on his right and Espinoza on his left. Pick your poison, but I'll have to say this angle favors the right-hander, the right footer. So, would it be Cabrera or Espinoza? Espinoza! High and wide. So looks like more substitutions taking place.
Charlotte Independent substitution. Entering the match, number 8, Will Vint. And number 15, Carson Cowboys. Leaving for Charlotte, number 3, Hector Acosta. And number 6, Omar Sis.
So Omar Sis departs. We'll get clarification. So Will Vint comes in number 8. He's a box-to-box midfielder. comes in, number 15, Carlson Tallboy is a defender. The 23-year-old has 1,500 minutes this season. He comes in at a time where his team are 2 goals behind. And no doubt, Will Vince is going to have to try to push up and try to get a goal back for this Charlotte team. Ball Kids. Today's Ball Kids brought to you by Brainerd Baptist School, one of the area's top Christian private elementary schools in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Aviles. So we're in the 80th minute, and Charlotte is Vint, his first touch, and Buyo appeals for a handball. Cabrera. Here comes Espana, the playmaker with space. Lots of space. Espana beats one. Galindres goes down. And they look to the substitute tall boys who just came on. No foul call by the referee. Shalom duty on a yellow card. Here's Barber. Such tight control, but dispossessed. The switch, Lombardi. Back inside to Villalobos. The orchestrator, Cabrera. Excellent possession by Chattanooga, making Charlotte work for every inch, every bit of possession. And now Shevtsov may be in trouble as well. Yellow card to the big man, the Ukrainian. Timmy Meal, who's been in the thick of things for Chattanooga on the offensive end, believe it or not. The centre back goes down and the forward gets carded. Just turning away from the pressure, and Shevtsov, yep, just cynically taking down the centre back. An easy call by the referee. Carrera. Espana. Here comes the Red Wolves. Espinoza again, beats one. Espinoza, his technique has betrayed him in his last 2 efforts on goal, the number 99. He's picked up his 8th goal of the season, and the little captain, Carrera, has 2 assists to take his total to 6 for the season. Free kick for the Independents. Anything will do right now for the visitors. Going to try to get some white shirts forward. Shevtsov goes out wide to Barber. Cardona does a great job closing down. Here's Vince, his first touch. Going to the last post, looking for Shevtsov. It drops for Barber. Looking for Hergard. Shevtsov. Barber with the shot, and it's high and it's wide. You can hear the crowd jeering. Fantastic atmosphere, and there's Barber wincing. CHI Memorial Stadium has been alive and well as Aviles has to take his time and retrieve a ball. 84 minutes gone. Chattanooga 3, Charlotte Independence 1. If he scores whole, the Independence will maintain, will go to 6th. South Georgia at 5th, and Chattanooga leapfrogs to 4th.
Ryan Peterson leading the match for Charlotte.
So just to give everyone a heads up, chefs off, the target man comes off, and the new signing, Ryan Peterson, who was signed a week ago in September 22nd, he comes in. He was in the USL League, an exciting winger. He comes in to bring some life into this Charlotte team. And then Giuseppe Barone comes in for Grayson Barber. So Charlotte has put all their cards on the table. 5 subs have now come in, as they throw everything at the wall to see if anything sticks. Here's Vint, one of the subs. Here's Paez, the Venezuelan. Here's Vint. Beautiful ball by Vint, trying to threaten Buyu and Avez. Oh, Hergat scores down, and it's a penalty called. There's life for Charlotte. Timmy Meal, who's been in the thick of things the entire game, the contributor of the second and third goal for the Red Wolves, has now brought down Hergat, the number 13, and a chance for the Independents to get one back and to get within a goal. So Chris Hergat has the responsibility. He has been the playmaker for the Independents tonight. He is now 12 feet away. 12 feet away. Eyeball to eyeball with Aviles. Hergat. Oh, saved by Aviles. The goalkeeper gets right, and it's a firm left hand. The crowd go crazy, and the Mexican does everything right. Here's the penalty. Hergat gets to the box. Meal leaves his right foot out. Good call by the referee. And Hergat's penalty was a lovely. So free kick now for the Independents. But the clock has now wound down. We're in the 89th minute. And that penalty kick was the one to bring them within striking distance. Now, substitution, number 7. Rafa has come off. And a defender has come on. It is Paez. Jorge Paez has come on, number 20, to shore up the defense. Free kick, headed out. It's the captain, Cabrera. And Paez, the defender. The defender is now on a counter-attack. He has Villalobos. Intercepted. And here's Maya. Well, we've had everything tonight. A spectacular goal. A poacher's strike. A defender's header. And then a goalkeeper with a penalty save. Here's Mbuyu. He hasn't stopped. Paez goes out wide to Mbuyu. Long cross. Hilgat. Maya. Maya goes to the byline, crosses. Laid back. Here's Espinoza. Espana looking for Paez, who's not defending since he's come on. He's just come and brought fresh legs up top with Galindres. 5 minutes added on for injury time. Mbuyu. Vint. Can Independence get something back? They had the perfect opportunity, but Aviles had other ideas. The shot, that was by Paez and cleared out by Cabrera. Espana. He clears it out. Safety first. Cross from the right-hand side, headed out. There's Vint. Galindres comes all the way back. Headed out by Paez. Espinoza on the left-hand side. Can't get past Tal. Can cross it in. Out by Cabrera. Valuable minutes / seconds coming off the clock.
Chattanooga Red Wolves substitution entering the match, number 14, Pedro Hernandez.
Number 14, Pedro Hernandez comes in for Chattanooga Red Wolves. A midfielder, and they need fresh legs. Espinoza, who opened up the scoring with one of the goals of the season, comes off, and the MVP of this Chattanooga team takes a rest. A well-deserved rest.
Sponsored by your local Ford dealer.
Here's Paez. Out by Aviles. Paez again. Maya. Back heel. Kept in by Cardona. And here comes the Red Wolves now. Can they get another one? Galindres is onside. Galindres one-on-one with the keeper. Galindres, oh, good save by Zendejas. He had so much time, the center forward. Too much time. And Zendejas, who's been in ripping form. A counter-attack. Galindres was in his own half, could not be offside. And Zendejas read him like a book. So here comes the Brazilian. Ualefi. He will take residence in the middle of the field. And offside. Ooh. Quickly taken. Vint going long, and it's given away. Navarro. Independence trying to be too cute. Lombardi. And Chattanooga are just going to hold possession. Paez trying to thread the needle to Hernandez, couldn't find him. Zendejas. He finds Vint. Mbuyu. Goal number 10 in this game. And we're into the final 60 seconds. Mbuyu down to the corner flag. And Chattanooga Red Wolves are almost there. Here's Dimmick, the captain. Cleared out by Cardona. All eyes on the referee. Duty, the man from Togo. Duty, Shalom Duty. And his pass finds Aviles in the final seconds of this match. And referee Ndaye blows it off. And the Chattanooga Red Wolves, with coach Jim Weekly, win an intense battle by 3-1 over Charlotte Independence. An absolute game for the ages as coach Jimmy Weekly congratulates his men. And player of the match is centre-back Timmy Meal. His 2 headers has defined this game. Brought to you by ASA Engineering and Consulting. The man of the match, Timmy Meal. His first header gave them a 2-1 lead, and his second header was an assist for 3-1. Timmy Meal, and here comes the move of the match. And it's Rafa, the Brazilian, of course. Inside out, shifty, takes his man, sends him for a hot dog. And it's brought to you by Sunny 92.3, courtesy Rafa, the Brazilian. So the Red Wolves now leapfrog into the 4th place. This man Aviles in fine form, a penalty save at the end. And the shot of the match, and I'm sure you can guess who. Mo Espinoza, the cross from Cardona, and it's brought to you by Amigos, a Mexican restaurant. And Espinoza with a Scud missile into the top corner to open up the scoring of this game. And it gave Chattanooga that 1-0 lead, that valuable 1-0 lead. And they finish off 3-1 victors over Charlotte Independence. And that propels them to the 4th position. So Chattanooga Red Wolves, 3-1 victors over Charlotte Independence. We'll be back with the match highlights after this break.
If your tamer passions include climbing, hang gliding, and river surfing, some may call you a hair-on-fire risk taker. We'd say, nah. They might not realize you're also a nonconformist, craft curator, history buff, art-loving experience collector. But ask a Chattanoogan, we just call you one of us.
What's the latest buzz? It's Ford's fresh lineup of SUVs. Get great offers on the vehicles people are talking about, like Ford Escape, an SUV that drives like a car, Bronco Sport, where the terrain never intimidates, and Ford Explorer, the all-time best-selling SUV. Need we say more? Don't wait. Find out what all the buzz is about at your local Ford dealer. For the latest offers on Ford SUVs or to build and order your select Ford, visit your local Ford dealer today.
Good times, bad times, and everything in between. Your primary care doctor is with you all the way.
Welcome back to CHI Memorial Stadium, where this man, Carlos Aviles, had a fantastic save, which leads us to the save of the match. Gergarts from 12 yards out to keep the score at 3-1. And Aviles with the save of the match, a penalty save, brought to you by Chattanooga Hotel. Brilliant save to keep the score at 3-1, courtesy Carlos Aviles. There he is signing autographs. The Mexican goalkeeper. So Chattanooga Red Wolves 3-1 victors over Charlotte Independence. Let's take a look how we got here in the match highlights. Well, one of the featured players of the game showed up at the right time. Mo Espinoza with a thunderous volley to get us started in the 10th minute. The header out by Shalom Duty, and Espinoza put his laces through it for a 1-0 lead for the home team. In the 28th minute, the other player to watch, Treo Mbuyu, equalize. How? Hergarts turns, fires, the save by Aviles, and the poacher was there to equalize this game at 1. Treo Mbuyu getting his 10th goal of the season. And it came by this man, the strike by Hergart, the awkward hop in front of Aviles, and the poacher made no mistake. So the game tied at 1, and just after the break, Cabrera's corner, and Timmy Meal, the man of the match, with a towering header at the first post to give the home team yet another lead at 2-1. And then another corner by Cabrera. Timmy Meal again, and this time Galindrez gets the last touch to take the game to 3-1, but again Meal in the action. And it's 3-1 to the home team. And in the 87th minute, Hergarts goes to the ground. Referee Ndaya points to the spot. And Carlos Aviles, save of the match to keep this score at 3-1. And here's the match stats. 14 shots apiece. Yes, that's how intense and open this game was. 52% possession to the home team. We expected that. Yellow cards in abundance. 4-2 Independence. It was chippy at times, but boy, it was an intense match, and it just proves everything about USL League One and this playoff run with Chattanooga Red Wolves 3-1 in the goal column over Charlotte Independence. So that's it. After 90 minutes, the home team Red Wolves are back in the playoff hunt. They move to 4th position. 3-1 victors over Charlotte Independence. Thank you for joining us. For Ryan Davis and the rest of our crew, good night everyone from CHI Memorial Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Good night, good fight.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.